Hey, Similolu here, and today I want to show you how to transfer funds from one exchange to another. Now, once you kind of get going with cryptocurrency, you might be interested in trying to make a little more money from your crypto. Now, when I started, I bought Bitcoin and I held Bitcoin, and it was nice to see my Bitcoin move up and down, but all in all move up. So my $100 eventually became $150, eventually doubled to $200, and so on and so forth. But after a while, you begin to understand that there are other coins outside of Bitcoin. And I guess in the last 5 weeks, I've started purchasing the other coins, which are known as altcoins. And you can make quite a pretty penny when you know what you're doing. But at this point, I'm just going to show you how to move your funds from one exchange to the other. And in this case, the exchanges I will be moving them from and to are Gemini. I'll be moving from Gemini to Binance. Now I've got my Binance screen up here, so let's move to Gemini. So I can get my mouse to work. Okay, here we are. So this is my Gemini dashboard, and it's a good exchange. It works for pretty much using your fiat currency, in this case US dollars, to purchase. I'll show you. To purchase Bitcoin using your US dollar, purchase Ethereum using your US dollar, or purchasing Ethereum from Bitcoin and vice versa. The dashboard looks like this. Here it is, and it shows you pretty much what I've got on here. I have coins to the value of about $522. I moved some funds out of Bitcoin earlier today. Did I say Bitcoin? I moved some funds in Bitcoin, and I moved it off of Gemini earlier today. So I have been doing a little bit of wheeling and dealing this morning. So this is what I have as far as Bitcoins. My Bitcoin I want to move to Binance because the coins I want to purchase are not on Gemini. As you can see here, Gemini only allows me to purchase these coins. So the first thing we're going to do is we will go back to Binance, and this is what the Binance exchange looks like. I'm now going to go to funds, and I'm going to click on deposits withdrawals because that's what I want to do. It takes a little while to populate. There you go. And it shows my purchases, and you can see if you scroll down, Binance holds quite a few altcoins, quite a few actually. Yeah. But at the top of this screen will be the ones that have been personally purchased by yourself. So down here you can see my Bitcoin comes in at like number 7 because I'm pretty low on my balance. This is about something like $30. So I want to increase my balance on Binance because as you can see from the list of all these coins, I have access to purchase a range of coins. So Bitcoin, I'll move along here. Where is it? Bitcoin, and I will click on this deposit button. As soon as I click on the deposit button, it gives me the BTC, the Bitcoin deposit address. So I'm going to click on this copy address. It copies that address for me. And then I go back to Gemini. Now, whilst here in Gemini, I'm going to click on transfer funds, and I want to withdraw my Bitcoin from the exchange. So I'll click on this, and I don't want to exchange it back into US dollars. I did that already, as in I moved it from my funds in US dollars to Gemini so I could purchase Bitcoin. So I don't really want it back in US dollars. I actually want it to transfer my Bitcoin in the form of Bitcoin. So I'm going to click on Bitcoin. Now, this, as you can see, is my withdraw screen, and it wants the destination address. Where do I want to send my Bitcoin? Now, remember, back on Binance, I clicked the address. So I'm going to paste that address right here. And, just to be double sure, one thing I do is I'll make sure I have the last two digits here, DB and 1B. And I'll just make sure that I got it just the way it is. I got 1B on that end, and I've got, try and scroll along, figure that out. Yeah, and DB on this end, just to be sure I got the whole address. Now, I want to withdraw all my Bitcoin, so I'm going to click on max, and there it is. I have about $96 worth of Bitcoin in my Gemini wallet here. It gives me a chance to click on review the withdrawal, so it doesn't go immediately. And also, it requires you enter an authentication code. Now, this is something I've already set up on my phone, so I'll try and show it to you here. And as you can see, as I can steady it, I'm going to type in those numbers, and for security purposes, just to be sure that the transaction is coming from, look, the number changed. So that's what these security codes do. They actually like authenticators, and they, just to reduce the risk of fraud. So much, it's a big, wide cryptocurrency world out there. Because one of the attributes of cryptocurrency is that it is not regulated by government. There are not a lot of regulations in place to protect the funds, and our funds, cryptocurrency is not backed up by any large insurance company of any sorts. So it's important that these security features are put in just to be on the safe side. So I've put in that code, I click submit, and then it tells me I'm about to withdraw BTC, and I'm about to send this amount of BTC, which is everything I have on my Gemini exchange, to the address on my Binance exchange. So I'm going to click confirm. And up here, I have the message, you have transferred, well, the message is gone now, but that was a confirmation message, and you can see my balance has gone down like instantly. My Bitcoin balance has gone to 0, so everything has gone. So now I have withdrawn my Bitcoin from the one exchange. Let's go over to Binance, where I have moved my Bitcoin to, and let's just check on it. So if we go, I'm going to increase my screen so you can see where I'm going with this. And go over to funds again, but this time we'll click on the history. And you can see my deposit history here. The last time it's recorded anything was, I believe that was a few days ago. Let me think. That's the 7th of January. Today is the 8th of January. And there's no record yet of my Bitcoin. So we'll wait on this a little bit. So I needed to wait a few minutes. It really depends on how busy things are on the blockchain. Sometimes the transfer amount can come through almost immediately. Sometimes you have to wait 5 minutes, and other times it could take longer. This time around it took about 20 minutes, and here it is. My Bitcoin has been transferred from Gemini to Binance. Now I have it on Binance, I can begin to purchase some of these altcoins that are really, I like the prices right now because things are really, I'll show you, things are really a little depressed on the market right now. Now, if we go to exchange, let me think. Probably not. We'd probably go to market cap. Let's go to coin market cap. And if you look at the prices here, I mean, you can see a lot of red going on. You can see that a lot of the prices of these, the top 10, let's keep going, top 10, ooh, all the way down to the top 16 on the downside. So this really is the best time to buy. It's just the way it is. When everybody gets scared and everybody starts selling, thinking they're going to lose their investment, it's a pretty good time to buy. Okay, so what I want to purchase here is Ripple. And if we look at Ripple, you can see it's, it's been trading pretty low. It's lost 25% of its value over the past 24 hours. And as you can see here, it's kind of, let's put that marker right there, 250, there, right there at the bottom. Let's expand this a little bit. And you can see a bit clearer. Here at 266, it was trading earlier this morning, 6 a.m. And as of now, we're down to 250. And I actually purchased some Ripple at a pretty high price. I got some low, I got some high. So what I want to do is I want to kind of even it up a bit. So I'm going to go back to Binance. Ripple. So its symbol here, first we're going to click Bitcoin because I have Bitcoin and I want to exchange my Bitcoin for Ripple. So I'm going to put that. Ripple is XRP. And here it comes up here. This is the rate of transfer of Ripple to Bitcoin and vice versa. So I'll click on this and it brings up all these exchange rates here. Now, I'm only interested in buying, so I'm only interested in the green here. Right now, it's trading at this 0.00016 and change to the Bitcoin. I want to buy Ripple. You can see here I already own 61 Ripple, and this is what I have as far as available Bitcoin to purchase my Ripple. If I use up about a quarter of what I have, that'll get me 12 Ripple. Let me think on this. So what happened? It happened so fast. I put in, I stopped the recording. I wanted to see whether I wanted to buy the 12 Ripple, which was about a quarter of the available Bitcoin I had, and I hit 20 just to look at it, forgetting that you gotta keep an eye on this thing, guys. Even though I had it clicked on limit and not market price, it went straight through at 20. So if you scroll down below, there is the order. It went in just seconds ago. And it got me 20 Ripple, which is okay. It got me twice as much as what I wanted, but that's fine. And that is pretty much it. That's how you go about buying altcoins using your Bitcoin or using your Ethereum. I hope you found the video useful. If you have, I'd appreciate a like. And you know what? Subscribe to my channel because I'll be putting up a lot more of these videos as I forage and make my way through this whole cryptocurrency investment race. It is a race because governments are cracking down. Really, we don't know which way it's going with cryptocurrency. We don't know how the US government or other governments are going to react to. I mean, we know the IRS have already jumped on board, concerned that you and I will be making so much profits that they won't be able to tax. So regulations are already coming in from that angle. So it is a race. Jump on board, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next video.